Hello my lady loves, I'm back and I'm making a video on how I shave or whatever to my legs to get them from being hairy. And also, if you are a male creeper trying to look at some little girl's legs, exit please like now, because that inappropriateness is not needed on my channel, okay? Anyways, so it's the end of March and I haven't shaved since November because, you know, no shave November. I participate in that for my legs because I feel no need to shave my legs. I mean, I'm single, it gets cold, long pants, it keeps me warm. The way I get rid of my hair is I use Nair, which is a lotion thing that you put on your legs and let it sit there, and then it makes your hair come off. And then I also shave right after, which I'll show you how I do all that in this video. A lot of people ask, like when I tell them that I use Nair, they're like, does Nair hurt and does it work? It doesn't hurt, but I've heard others say it hurts, but I don't know. It's never hurt for me. Actually, I tried it once on my armpits and that hurt. It gave me a little rash under there, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. And for me, it does work. And I think it's because my leg hair is really thin. Like, it's not really prickly like a lot of girls' legs are. Like like prickly, whiskery, you know? So, and I think it's because I've used Nair for such a long time instead of shaving that it's that way, but you can still try it. It could work for you. To Nair my legs, it does take longer than it does shaving. Like when you're shaving, you can just shave in the shower, but Nairing is like a different process you have to make a little more time for. But I think it's worth it because the results, I like the results better. It makes your legs a lot smoother, and it really does say that on the bottle. It says lasts longer than shaving. Like, it really does. I believe it does, because shaving like makes the hair, it just cuts it off, so it like grows back quicker. Does that make sense? And with Nair, it just like pulls the hair out, and so it takes longer for it to grow back. So in this video, I'm not doing any of this in a special way. I'm just following the instructions that are on the bottle for the Nair, and I'm just showing you guys because who wants to read their own directions, right? So I'm just showing you how I do it because, yeah, who wants to read their own instructions? And of course, a little disclaimer, what works for me may not work for you. And also, just because this is how I'm doing it doesn't mean to skip the instructions, because it does say some stuff I didn't really mention in the video, like not to leave it on there for more than 10 minutes, because if you do, I think your skin is going to just burn off. It might sting a lot. So I'll get on with the tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for stopping by my channel. So here's a extremely TMI, like you close up view of my gross legs. You can see the hair, like here's my pinky. One hair is like the length of my pinky nail, but yeah, they're pretty long, and they're really like not too prickly. They're just really fuzzy. Like when I go like that, you can see they just got all messed up, and if I go like back like this, they'll go like straight. They're kind of like a guy, so yeah, I'm gonna show you how I get rid of this. Oh, hello. Okay, so take a washcloth, and you're gonna want to get it wet and squeeze the excess water out of it. And first off, wet your legs. Make sure you're wiping downwards, like towards your foot, because that's gonna make the hairs go down in the way that they naturally grow. And now I'm taking my Nair, and I'm gonna just slap that on there. You're going to put a lot on, because the directions say that you need to put a thick layer, and do not rub it in like normal lotion, how you rub it in all the way. Add more as needed, because you want it to be a thick layer that will cover all the hair. And depending on how long the hairs are for you, you're going to need to put more or less or whatever. But yeah, add more as needed because it needs to be thick. And you're not supposed to rub it in like for it to be invisible, because it needs to stay thick, and yeah. And get your hands really dirty, so make sure you wash them off, because that Nair is not good to stay on your hands like that. So yeah, just repeat the process by wetting the towel again and doing the top part of your leg in case it might have dried like mine did, because I was doing it so slow. You can see I was doing like patting motions. That helps to keep it in a really thick consistency. Repeat the whole to the other leg. So it's been about 3 minutes, and you can see the hairs, they're like looking like curved. You see that? They're really like curved. Yeah, they're getting all scrunched up because they're being pulled out. Like I did first, I did this one second. You can feel it when you do it. You can see them getting ready to kind of pulling themselves out, and they get very scrunched up like that. You can feel it more than anything. Alright, so by that time it was 9:46, and it's time to wipe it off because my legs are stinging. No, it's not stinging. It just feels very tingly. Like you can feel your hairs kind of like ready. They're just ready. They're kind of out, and you can just, yeah, you can feel it. When you try it, you can feel it. So just wipe it all off, and yeah. Here's me showing a close-up view. You can see that when I wipe it, literally like all the hairs are gone. There's a couple of little stragglers that miss, but then you just wipe those ones and they come all off. So yeah, I love the results of this because it just, bam, pulls all the hairs out in one. Now, if you think that's the end of it, you're wrong, because we're going to start shaving. You want to wet your razor and your towel, wet your leg, and start shaving. Because you know how when you shave your legs, it gives like those bumps sometimes? Well, I found that Nairing does that too, but if I shave right after it, then those bumps go away, and it makes that like really, really, unbelievably smooth that we all want and love. So just make sure when you shave in both directions, like up and down, you know, so that all of that gets smooth and sexy. Yeah, just do that to both your legs. And right there you can see I had a scab. You can't see it, but I was touching it because it was bleeding, so I would not recommend that you do Nair with over a scab. I discovered that the hard way, so. And if you think that's the end again, you're wrong again, because now it's time to hop into the shower, and I'm going to rinse my legs with my shower head. And I'm a dummy who forgot to point my camera on my tripod downwards, so towards my legs, so you can't actually see what I'm doing. I'm just rinsing my legs with the shower head, and I'm going to grab my soap. Come on, girl, grab the soap. Grab it, it's right there. Oh my god, I don't know what I was doing. Okay, so I'm getting my body wash and my scrunchie thing, and just make sure you get your legs, you scrub them really good, because the Nair makes your legs kind of greasy, even after you wipe it off with just the water on the washcloth, so that's why I like to do this. And also, of course, if you're going to take a shower right after, you can just take a shower and wash your legs really good while you're at it. But for the sake of this video, I just had to show you like what I would do, because I don't want to shower in front of you guys. Ugh. So if you thought that was the end again, you're actually right this time. Yay, because we're done.